Legacy Builders, you know what it is. It is time to reset our budget for the month of April. And before I get into April's budget, goals, vision, I'm going to talk about March. March's goals were not a great success. We did not add $26.50 to next month's bills. I did not yet save $300 for vacation, yet I did start the alphabet challenge that I created. For the vision board, my husband and I have had consistent day dates. We had 3 consistently for the month, which is great. I have not exercised as much as I should, but I have been praying more consistently. That area has been very fruitful. I hit 13 shares of O in the month of March. We did save and invest, and now I'm going to go ahead and just fill in the actual numbers for the monthly bills, the monthly savings, and all the miscellaneous expenditures. So most of our bills were on par. All state life policies were on par. The Geico and the YMCA amounts or bills were actual. Where we were under budget for our cell phone by $4, which was great. Our electricity bill was under budget, and our total monthly bills came to $2,374.36. Because it was a golden month, we were actually able to put more toward the emergency fund, so we saved $272 there. Next month's bills did not get the $2,600 we initially budgeted, but did get $25, so yay. Purpose funds got $159. If you don't know, those are our short-term savings. And then investments got $100. So I'll clap it up for that. So we saved $556.71 in the month of March. So I'm glad that we were able to take advantage of that extra pay. So that we could give a little more, so we could save a little more, and we saved $1,800 ahead for April's rent. So we're already ahead for May, which is great. We spent $213.75 on groceries. If you have not seen, we have gotten these pandemic EBT cards in the mail from our state, so we do not need to budget for groceries in April, and I'll share that with you a little later on in this video. Should be less than 15 minutes. So the actual income that we used in the month of March was $4,100. And I like to do a budget check at the bottom to see how much was our bills. It was $2,374. And then how much did we save? $556.71. And then how much went to other miscellaneous other expenses? $1,118.75. And then this is where I'll subtract to see if we were under budget, if we were over budget. Hopefully it's plus and not minus. So subtracting all of those categories, we actually have an extra $45.18, which is good news to me because I was holding my breath for a moment there. So I think that's not too bad. What do you think? And now, of course, we need to look at percentages. I like to see how much of our income that we use went towards bills. And that was a little more than half, 58%, because we saved more for the rent category. How much did we save? We saved 13.5%. And how much went to giving and groceries? 27.3%. This is a snapshot of my annual budget spreadsheet. So I go in after I've filled out all the numbers and I highlight all of them green. I make sure the numbers match up, they're accurate, because I will use this as a guide to plan for April and the months ahead, and also to plan and prepare for the next year. So I can see what areas are we getting charged more, because inflation is real and it's happening all around us. The internet was more expensive. It was $5 more. So I need to, adjust our budget accordingly. We took out less cash than I thought we were, so that's not too bad. We saved more in our emergency fund, which is a good thing. The only thing I was a little bit disappointed in is that we didn't save as much for next month's bills, but that's okay. It happens. We saved $25. We don't need to touch that money right now. Whatever is in that account, it'll go towards May and June's bills. So I'm so grateful for that. For purpose funds, again, those short-term savings, we saved $159. For investments, I pre-planned to invest $225, but we only invested $100, but we still invested it. So yay for that. Watch out for my dividends video if you haven't seen it yet. Hopefully you will get a chance to see how we are earning money just because of the assets that we own. Again, Amazon Prime went up. I was a little salty about it, but what can you do? And we ended up with 4201. Now we're going to look into April. I'm actually going to just play some music, set up the calendar, let you get a glimpse of how I set it up if you like that sort of thing. Again, this video is probably not going to be more than 15 minutes, just to give you guys a quick snapshot of how I'm resetting my everything for this month's new budget.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh.
So this vision board is pretty personal for me for April, but I definitely had to include some things that related to the budget, putting aside money for the emergency fund, also making sure we invest at least $100 into my Fidelity IRA, and to make sure that I intentionally save as many dollars as I can each and every week. And then of course I want to start my beauty routine. The second quarter has to really be one that helps me break through with that. Also continue to pray daily with my partner, and then also making sure that I teach my children one new psalm and one new scripture. And then I want to try some new meals, and I want to help my teenager learn to cook as well as my 5-year-old and 3-year-old. I want to incorporate more of our healthy eating with each other so we can learn to cook meals together and to make it more exciting. Now for the top 3 goals, these are really simple. Stay 100% on budget, because you'll see that I've already set up all of our budget by paycheck for the month of April. I want us to eat more at home. Okay, more intentional dates with my husband. I need to teach my sons a new meal each week. I also want to make sure that we cook more at home instead of ordering in or going out to eat. And then of course I want to increase my side income, so at least earning $28 per day, and work my apps also, not just the side income, but working those apps, because there is money to be made there. So I definitely want to be more intentional. Now the monthly budget itself, we're going to work with 3,200. Again, you're going to see that with every dime that we have to spend, it's going to be a little bit less than what we had spent in March. So our bills, instead of $2,300, is going to be $1,975. And then we have our savings, of course. Now with our savings, we're going to be putting money intentionally into the emergency fund, into our household account. That's a savings account with Capital One 360. I'm going to be saving for transportation, and I'm going to be investing. So the total for savings is $505. And then 2 categories under miscellaneous. That's cash that we're going to pull out for savings challenges and cash stuffings, and our tithe, which is wholly and separate. So that's a total of $720. I always come to the bottom to do a budget check to make sure my numbers are making sense, and it leaves me with a zero-based budget, nothing left to allocate. So 3,200 minus 1975 for bills, minus $505 for savings, and then $720 for extra. That leaves us with zero. Boom. That's how we do it. And this is a quick look at all of the budget by paychecks already allocated, already filled out. And these are the allocations for savings challenges and cash stuffings. I took care of everything. So hopefully April will be a prosperous and beautiful month. So thank you so much for being here. Continue to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. I appreciate you. Bye for now.